What's good with y'all? It's your boy Man Offense KO, and I'm back with some more heat for you boys, man. First thing first, I know you guys haven't heard my voice in a minute, but your boy is back in his bag, back with the tips, back with the glitches. I do work in the hospital, so I am pretty busy, you feel me? But yeah, no cap, my defense is one of the best in the game right now. We're going to be going over the big nickel overG, and I cannot stress it enough, I cannot encourage you enough. If you not watch any of my videos, man, please watch this video. I'm going to really show you how to bag your opponent, really blanket your opponent, make him not be able to do anything, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, your boy's almost at 1K, you feel me? So please, you know, Matt, smash that subscribe button, you feel me? Like, let's get to 1K in a hurry. But let's hop into it, man. You already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break down the formation, give you everything about the formation, really explain it to you. Like, comment, subscribe, watch the whole video. Let's hop into it. Big Nick overG, man. You guys should know by now, man. Especially if you subscribe to me. You want to come out, you know, put your DBs right there at linebacker. I usually leave one linebacker in. That's just me. That's my preference. Let's just go with a run D, bro. Very simple. I saw these other YouTubers, you know, try to explain the big nick overG to you, explain the run D to you. Like I always say, man, there's a reason these YouTubers aren't in the competitive scene of Madden. There's a reason, bro. And your run D, very simple. Is gonna be this WS Blitz. Let's just come out. We're gonna do let's just do random outside runs. And it's very simple, bro. I've really seen people really try to complicate the run D out of big nickel, but all you want to do, you just want to press, you know what I'm saying? Just press, rotate this guy down because he is blitzing, and just press. That's all you have to do. Just get on the guy in the middle third and just fill a gap, you know what I'm saying? And I am using the Colts. As you can see, there's no there's only one superstar X Factor player, and it's a linebacker, you know what I'm saying? So you just want to hut the ball, you just want to fill a gap. You know what I'm saying? Very simple. You see, they're right up in everyone's face. There's a lot of room for blocks. My user didn't even get over there. My user didn't even get touched. You know what I'm saying? All you want to do is just press. You know what I'm saying? Just press, rotate your safety down. He's going to rotate down in the actual game. The two people right there, you know what I'm saying? You're never going to give up a big run. You're going to really have to get EA to give up a big run. You know what I'm saying? Just come out, press. And I know when a lot of other people, you know, they show their run D, they really only show, you know, like one formation. So it's really a way to stop that one formation. But like I always tell you guys, defense on this game isn't set in stone, you know what I'm saying? There's always some adjustments that you might have to make to, you know, a certain formation. But this run D right here, bro, is pretty good for any type of run, any type of formation. See that right there? There was like 5 people right there, and EA almost hold me, but I was there to stop it. But yeah, man, that's it, man. Let me see if I can. Oh, inside zone right here. Let's just run his inside zone. Press, rotate, fill a gap. Very simple, bro. It's a very good run D. Really stop your opponents. But yeah, man, that's it, man. Let's just hop into the pass D. Like I told you guys, pro players, they run a bunch of coverage, you know what I'm saying? If you run a bunch of coverage, they have no one to pass the ball to, you just let the block sheds get there, you know what I'm saying? What I come out in is the cover 2. My cover 2 is not the traditional cover 2. We're just going to come out in 5 wide, just to get it started, just to get it popping from me. We're to come out in 5 wide, and I know you're probably thinking, oh, you're just going to put someone in middle third, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the best way to run this cover 2. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best way to run cover 2. So I'm just go back. This is the original play art. And previous play is on a game. You know, previous play being on a game, they're always gonna suspect. You know, they see this cover 2. They're always gonna suspect that your corners are in these flat routes. So that makes them, you know, not throw those out routes, not throw those hitches, because they're gonna think that your corners are always in those flat routes. That being said, that's where you really beat your opponent right there. So what I want you to do, I just want you to put them in a deep quarter. And why deep quarter is because I know in previous Madden it used to be deep half, but deep halves, bro, deep halves are terrible. Deep halves are really bad this Madden. You get no animations, you know what I'm saying? Deep halves is the Zion Williamson of the Madden world, you know what I'm saying? Zion Williamson, bro. Zion Williamson is very trash, bro. My man has no animation, no abilities, no badges. You know, when you first make your player on 2K, when you first make him on 2K, he's like a 58 overall, and you start off in high school, but you know, you can't really dribble and you can't really shoot, so you know, but in high school you can like just run past everybody, so because you're faster than everybody, Bro, that's what Zion reminds me of, bro. My man has no, bro, those basic crossover packages, bro, and basic lid, bro. That's what Zion Williamson has, bro. My man is trash, bro. But and shout out to Jay Morant, bro. JM, he's gonna win Rookie of the Year. He just dropped 30 points, man. Shout out to him. But you want to come out, you want to put him in the deep quarter. Also, and the reason I don't do deep third is because deep quarter does play out routes a little bit better if I don't see the out route. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, deep quarter, put him in the deep middle. Put him in the deep middle. And I know you're looking like, bro, there's no flat route to the left side of the field. And there's no flat route to the left side of the field because everything on the left side of the field is yours, you know what I'm saying? It takes a little bit of user, but it's very, very helpful, you know what I'm saying? You still have your 2 middle zones in the middle of the field that are gonna play very, very well, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna match. If someone crosses his face, he might match him. If someone crosses his face, he might match coverage him. You know what I'm saying? And then, if you think about it, if I'm in a flat route and then no one's over here, if I'm Wilson and I'm in a flat route, no one's over here, I'm essentially a useless zone. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm using it, I can cover a bunch of people. If Square runs a drag, I can cover Square until, you know, middle of the field until he runs into those zones. And then if X is running a crosser, I can hop back to X and, you know, really guard that crosser. You know, people really run crossers. If Square and triangle, where they both run slants, I can, you know, guard this slant here, running into the zones and pop back and guard. You know, you can really guard a bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna run and play. I don't know what the play is. I don't know what play I picked. I'm just gonna run and play, and I'm gonna guard it as if I was actually guarding. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Something like that. Very, very simple. Right here, Square was open. This guy is open, but no one really runs hitches, and then he wouldn't have ran a hitch because he would have thought that this guy would have been in the flat. You know what I'm saying? But just look at how I use her. I did see him late. You know what I'm saying? But you use him. I always wait to bait the seam a little bit to see if he try to throw it over my head. So yeah, and then look, I thought he's gonna run a drag. I can come down and now I can play the drag. You know what I'm saying? So if you imagine if this guy didn't have a fade, if he didn't have this curl, he had like a fade or something else. I really could have played him if he would have had a drag. I could have played like both these guys at the same time. But if he had a fade and if I was standing over here and there was no one over here, I'm essentially would have been useless. You know what I'm saying? I would have just been standing over here and there would have been no one over here if this guy had a fade. You know what I'm saying? But or if he had a slant, if he would have had a slant, my guy would have came right over here. He would have just sat here. You know what I'm saying? But me using him, I can play the seam. I can play him. If he would have ran across the field, I could have played him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And then what are bad players gonna do? Bad players are gonna throw the ball right to you. And what are good players gonna do? Good players are instantly gonna go away from you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna, as soon as they see that blue circle light up underneath you, bro, they're gonna automatically go to the other side of the field. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go just like, they're gonna be looking like this. They hit the ball to see that blue circle. All their reads is gonna go over here, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's a true statement. They do not throw to your user if they respect your game, if they think you're a good player. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's it, man. And then you just want to alternate sides. Some people like to play, you know, away from the strong set. Some people like to play away from with the strong set and away from the strong set. You know what I'm saying? So now the entire right side of the field is mine. You know what I'm saying? Now I can hop down to X. You know what I'm saying? Hop up to R1 if I see him running, you know, out route or hitch or something. I can also guard anything across the middle. You know what I'm saying? You can really guard a lot of stuff. And it really leaves a lot of room for adjustments. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm coming out like this every single time and you're actually running that hitch over there, I can man him over on that hitch and I can guard everything in the middle myself. You know what I'm saying? Now he's going to be on that hitch and I can guard everything else. You know what I'm saying? You can man him up. You can man him up. You know what I'm saying? It can look just like this. You know what I'm saying? Very, very. I mean, I was meaning to put him on triangle. But yeah, like this, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of room for adjustments. You know what I'm saying? If you're on the other side, if I'm on this side, I can man those guys up over there and I can run it like this. You feel me? Just like this. Those guys aren't going to get beat deep. They are DBs. So, and the man coverage does not get beat deep on this game for some reason. But yeah, man, that's the cover 2, man. That's how I run it, bro. That's very, very simple, very, very easy. Just deep half, use them just like this, and then, you know, you can always adjust do something like this. You feel me? Now I'm about to go over the best pass coverage in my opinion, but like I said, bro, you cover everybody. Who can they throw to? You feel me? They're gonna get sacked, especially you have, you know, X factor D lineman. So what you want to do, bro, just want to come and just cover one hole, bro. Cover one hole. No one's lined up correctly right now, but it's all good. Just want to press, bro. And what I want you to do, I just want you to put, this is a pro tip, bro, that no pro would tell you. What I want you to do, bro, I want you to hard flat or put that corner in a flat route. And I want you to take him and put him in the outside third. Like I said, bro, in past Madden, bro, it's always deep half. It's always deep half, but deep half is very, 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 very bad on the game. So you just want to put in deep third, bro, and I promise you, bro, on my YouTube channel, bro, and everything that I care about, this guy would not, he's not going to get beat over top. I don't care who triangle is, who this outside receiver is, he is not going to get beat over top, bro. It's really, this is really a bait defense, you know what I'm saying? It's a really bait defense, so come out flat, put him in a deep third, man him up, and then you want to take this, the DN, and then man him up right there. And then you want to use the guy right here in the middle. Just look at the play yard, bro. Don't the play yard looks like it's very, very good. You know what I'm saying? Very, very juicy, very, very wavy. You know what I'm saying? Very, very wavy defense. Who's gonna be open? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be open? And like I said, bro, very, very big defense. He might think that Moore is gonna be beat deep. And this guy's gonna come up. He's gonna play him. You know what I'm saying? He might think Square has a free release post. He's saying this guy, he's gonna kind of back up. He might think Square has a free release post or a seam or a fade. And this guy, he's going to be crossman. He's going to be right there with him. You know what I'm saying? And also, this guy also plays the seam very, very well because he kind of backs straight up. He kind of backs straight up, and then he kind of runs that way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but this is a pro way to guard one side of the field. You feel me? So basically, as a user, all you have to do, and then you got this guy over here, your DN, to guard those comebacks and stuff. But yeah, so basically all you have to do as a user is guard the middle of the field, you know what I'm saying? Watch those deep posts, watch those man beaters. But man coverage is very, very good, you know what I'm saying? Man coverage is very, very good. But one thing, you have to be able to do it to both sides depending on how people line up. So I'm gonna show you guys that after I tell you guys this. So let's just say X was in the backfield. Actually, I'll just show you guys in the next one since there's actually gonna be a running back. So yeah, you already know, I just come out and cover 4 this time. Let's come out in this slot 2 but you know what I'm saying? And come out in this cover 1 hole. See, now all your guys are to the right side of the field, you know what I'm saying? So now you, same thing to the right side of the field. Same exact thing. Same exact thing to the right side of the field. I made a mistake and put him in a deep half. Deep third, just like that, you feel me? Put this guy over there, and that's how it's gonna look, bro. That's the play art. You just wanna run it just like this, bro. Every single time, bro. Best. Because, and now look, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Let's just say triangle's been blocked. Like on this play, triangle is blocked. Your opponent's blocking the running back every single time. They're blocking their running back. You can either do 2 things with it. You can either put him in a put him in a deep third, which is what I do most of the time if that running back's blocked. Put him in deep third, or you can man him all the way up on circle. You know what I'm saying? You can man him all the way up on circle, and that's gonna do a lot of stuff also. Very, very good defense, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Very, very wavy, very, very swabby. You feel me? Very, very tough. Very, very tough. But you know, if the running back is going out on route, you know, you just want to leave him on a running back, and you just gotta watch for everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's it for the best, in my opinion. That's very, very good pass D. So now let's go over the cover 4. You know what I'm saying? Cover 4 a blitz. You can really do it out of any formation. I just do it out of cover 4 because it's few adjustments to just come out, and if I want to play pass D, it's very, very easy to just come out and do something like this, and then to also send a blitz out of. So when you baseline and you show blitz, this guy's gonna come up to the line of scrimmage like this, and this guy's gonna come up to the line of scrimmage over here. You feel me? So and he would be lined up like over here. So all I want you to do is just blitz this guy, and that's it. That's the blitz, and that's all you have to do, bro. We're gonna block our running back. We're just gonna start it off, and I want you to use it as safety and not the linebacker, because you can't cross man your safety. So if you're using a linebacker and you have to run towards the line of scrimmage, you're not gonna be able to get over here in time. You know what I'm saying? So what I want you to do, but you can cross man your linebacker. So cross your linebacker like this, put this guy in the deep third, and then at the snap of the ball, you don't want to be up here, because if you're up here and you run towards the line of scrimmage, it's not really gonna work. So you kind of want to stand right here, like make the line know that you're there. And when you run forward, no one's gonna really touch you. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna touch you. And then the blitz should come in. You know what I'm saying? Block running back. That time he got caught up. You know what I'm saying? When the play started, my guy really got all the alignments were really thrown off. So let me just do it right now. See how he just came down to the line of scrimmage? Just like that. I'm not gonna adjust my zones. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do it for you guys. Just like this. That's how I run it, like 99% of the time. Just like this, run towards the line of scrimmage. 2 people came free. That time I forgot to block my running back though. So let's just do it one more time. And then we'll just run through everything very, very fast. You know what I'm saying? Baseline show blitz. Your safety comes up to the line of scrimmage. Just block him. Blitz him. Blitz that guy right there. Adjust your zones really, really quick. Something like this, you feel me? And just run towards the line of scrimmage to the snap of the ball. Let me just make sure my running back is blocked. Just like that, you feel me? Very, very simple. And yes, as you see, like I did not get touched. And if I was actually, you know, using, I would have been able to use or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they're so used to you playing pass D and you come out and you do this. It's very, very hard, you know what I'm saying? And also you want to put them in the deep half. Don't forget to put them in the deep half, because cover 4 is trash. They always man up on people. But if he was in deep half, he would have dropped back towards the middle, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's it for the big nickel over GE book. So what you want to do, you want to come out in that cover 1 safety blitz where your run defense, and then you want to come out in the cover 1 hole. You want to come out in cover 1 hole. You want to press, depending on how your people are lined up. Very, 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 very quick to set up. I'm going to run it kind of like this. Run it kind of like that. You feel me? Very, very tough. Very, very tough. You know what I'm saying? You can put them like this. I mean, yeah, you could put them like that essentially, because you do have this guy in the flats. You know what I'm saying? In a flat to actually guard that running back. But you can do something like this, or you can come out in that cover 2. Press again. You know what I'm saying? Press like this and use everything. You know what I'm saying? Just use everything over here. You can also man these guys up. Don't forget to crash down. You can run it just like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Best D on the game. Or you can come out, you know, in that cover 4 blitz. Come out in cover 4 blitz and do it just like this. You feel me? Very, very tough defense, man. Best in the game, bro. I've really been locking people up lately. But yeah, man, thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.